Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. Patch 3.2.0, aka the Leroy patch, is finally here. He deals 2% less damage now, and they addressed only 2 or 3 of his problematic moves. He's still top tier, not as broken anymore, but he's still top tier and the strongest character in the game. They fixed a couple of issues with other characters, changed pushback on a couple of moves. I'm not an expert on these characters. I don't know how they affect these characters in real matches, such as Gi, Akuma, Josie, Leo, Shaheen, Yoshimitsu, and Genryu. I was mostly interested in Leroy's changes. I saw these patch notes yesterday on stream, but I wanted to check them out in more detail off stream and talk about them off stream because the chat can really distract me. So without further ado, let's get into it. They fixed an issue for him. I'm not interested in that. During Hermit forward 4, change the damage from 25 to 21. Okay, it's still an amazing mid that is only 0 on block, and it's gonna reduce his wall damage slightly, because that move is used for big damage at the wall. Down forward 1, change the damage from 14 to 12. It's still one of the best down forward ones in the game. Still has a great hitbox, tracking. It's still a fantastic down forward one that is only -1 on block and has extensions. Still an amazing down forward one. So it didn't affect him too much, I think. Down forward 3 increases the distance between the character and the opponent when the move hits the opponent while they're down. Okay, I've seen this on Twitter. This means that after forward 4-3, the homing move that is +1 on block, he cannot get a full launch anymore because down for 3-1 used to pick up for a full combo. It does not anymore. However, he still has pretty damaging follow-ups. With the cane plus up 4, 3+4, 1+2, he still gets like 66 points of damage from a homing move that is so great. It's still a great move, just not as cheap anymore. Down to 4. Change the damage from 17 to 11. Change the frame advantage when blocked from -11 to -13. Okay. And the frame advantage upon hit from 0 to -2. Okay, still a pretty good low string. It's gonna affect his combos because down to 4 is used as a combo and they're in the open for huge damage. His combo damage is ridiculous. And seeing all these nerfs, they reduced his damage slightly, but I think he's still gonna have amazing damage and lots and lots of great moves. Okay, down back 1-3, change the damage from 20 to 17. Okay, so down back 1-3 is a mid-high string that is 16 frames fast. The first hit crushes highs, the second hit is 0 on block, and it's natural. So it's still an amazing string that is 0 on block, so Leroy can do whatever the hell he wants to do after you block that string. Still fantastic. Once again, it's used in combos, so it's gonna reduce his combo damage slightly. Or maybe just by 1 point. Or not even 1 point. Who knows? We will see. Leroy down back 1+2 changes the frame advantage when blocked from -9 to -10. Okay. And decreases the distance between the character and the opponent when the move is blocked. Okay, yeah, so that's the mix up to the high extension. Still, down back 1 1+2 is natural and counter hit. Still a fantastic string, even though it's jab punishable now. And I don't know how much they will decrease the distance. Maybe some characters will struggle to punish it correctly with their 10 frame punisher. Like, I'm pretty sure Lily will not be able to use 2-4 against it. Her superior 10 frame punisher, because it has short range. Leroy back 3 changes the damage from 23 to 21. Okay, that's still a fantastic launcher. Has some tracking to both directions, quite fast. I think it's about 18 frames fast. It's just a safe launcher you can throw out whenever you want to throw it out. Leroy up forward 4 changes the frame advantage when blocked from -3 to -8. Okay, this is a big change. Everybody complained about his orbital being only -3 on block, so that meant that he could move freely even though you blocked the move. And orbitals are usually -8 or -9 on block, so that's fair. But they didn't change the recovery on whiff. I feel like Leroy's orbital recovers quite fast on whiff, so it can be tricky to whiff punish the move. It's still a fantastic move, just less cheap now. Leroy up for 3+4 1+2 changed the opponent's behavior when hit in midair. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. I don't know. We will see. I haven't played the game yet today. Leroy forward 2-2 changes the damage from 20 to 15. Okay, still a fantastic launcher. That is only -13 on block, has a chunky hitbox, great range. And because it's a forward motion, it has some tracking as well. It's still a launcher that you can pretty much abuse. Okay. Okay, they nerfed the cane. First hit decreases the distance between the character and the opponent when the move is blocked. Oops, sorry, I'm gonna scroll up. Fix an issue in which it was not possible to perform Giza's mid-atemi throw. Okay. Second hit fixes an issue in which the third hit could be blocked when countering. Fix an issue. Third hit changed the opponent's behavior when blocking the move. Changed the frame advantage when blocked from +8, yes, to -7. That's a huge change, but I don't know what was Namco thinking, making a launcher that deals 45 damage and you get a combo for like 105 damage without balls, I think, and make it +8 on block. It's also basically a homing move, and it has the range of Noxus's aura. I don't know what was Namco thinking, because like, even though it's only a once per match move, it's not like you can use it only during rage. You can use this freely whenever you want to use it. And even though it's -7 now, it's still a safe launcher with an enormous hitbox and enormous damage. It really was a cheap move. Like, even though the opponent blocked the move, he still got a free 50-50 on you, which was crazy. Like, oh, let me just get my free launch attempt, and if you block it, no worries, I get a free 50-50 as well. That was incredibly cheap. So the 3 significant nerfs we got was the nerf on the cane, the nerf on the orbital, and the nerf on down to 4. and there are still fantastic moves. I don't mind Leroy or any other character being top tier, but I don't like seeing such a big gap between the best character in the game and the rest of the character roster, especially the low tier characters. Gigas, for example, he barely has anything going for him. And then there's Leroy, where you press any button with him and an amazing move comes out. It's such a huge difference. I think they will be nerfing Leroy a bit by bit over time, patch by patch, just like they did with Geese, for example. However, Murray said that this patch has been planned way before EVO Japan, and they've been planning a more thorough patch with Fakumram's released. They also said they want to speed things up a little bit and release a patch before Fakumram's release. I'm glad I finally learned how to pronounce Fakumram's name, and I'm glad to know that there are more Leroy nerfs coming in the future, because, as I said, he's still an amazing character. He still has so many great moves, like down 3-2, and even the moves they nerfed this patch are still amazing moves. They didn't even touch his down 1+2, which is a problematic move in my opinion. And they didn't even touch back 1+2, a 12 frame safe mid counter hit launcher, which is quite ridiculous. And they didn't even touch Hermit stance, so he still needs a lot of nerfs, a lot of adjustments. And with that being said, that's gonna be it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.